Hi there, Virgo. This is Kim with your reading. I hope you guys are doing good. I did a little pre-shuffle with the Krans Wild Unknown alchemy deck, and I'm really sensing like some type of energy it's very emotional, and it's a place that we've been in for a while, actually. There's hope. There's some type of sun splendor energy coming in, bringing a new experience, and it's being guided by your own like hunger or your animalistic self, like an instinct that's taking you out of this resin state. And like I say, this is feels like a very emotional time or period in your life. So let's go on with the rest of this reading from there. Okay, we're seeing signs and synchronicities pick up. Okay, seeing signs and synchronicities. We can actually ask what kind of signs and synchronicities. Chaos is on the bottom. Pressure that creates the diamond, right? The diamond's in the middle of the synchronicity card. There's that big, deep water emotion I'm feeling for you. The Drowned King. What came out before was the sublimation card of... Was this sublimation? Yeah, I think it was. It was where everything is being kind of drowned. This is the Drowned King, but things are very emotional. Things are dissolving in a way. Maybe constructs of who we thought that we were. Maybe labels we were assigning to ourselves that are being dropped at this time. Really, the Drowned King is a card about acquiring a new identity. If you think of it, you can think of it like that. Yeah, I don't know. There's just something about a sign and synchronicities coming into your life, letting you know of some area that you're headed towards, and it's bringing with it this new sense of self, this new identity, a new identity. Wow. This is big. This is big. Let's see, what else? What else do I have? That's a lot. I guess we'll take on the secret card, the Golden Rose, the Despicable Face, and the Yellowing card. Okay. Well, this could have been what was taking a while. Yes. Good. I like this. Okay? I like this because we're healing. We're in these stages where we're healing from all of the things that people are trying to project onto us, from all of the judgmental eyes on our life, on our existence, about who we are. It can be evil eye, it can be people that didn't have good intentions, but whatever projection, shame, or guilt was being thrown at you to like deal with, there was something that we were also healing within ourselves that had to do with this same topic. Okay, and that is what you're healing from. This is kind of a big deal. And in a way, this dissolving, this Drowned King is, I see you like forgiving yourself for a lot of things, and knowing that most of these things you're forgiving yourself from were just projections of other people's feelings, beliefs, and things that they were projecting on you because of their own insecurities. It's all a reflection inside and out. And so the Golden Rose is bringing in a sacred secret. A sacred secret. Something that unlocks at a certain time for you. A time when you've healed and you've detoxed yourself from all kinds of different things. People, situations, products. Like, yes, cleaned out your emotional body. Okay. And so I have that in this maybe heavy experience, a very emotional experience, you find this buried treasure. And this buried treasure might be the golden rose energy. It might be this sacred secret that is unlocking for you a spiritual gift or an ability. Speaking of that, we'll pull from the Oracle of Genetic Gifts. Maybe I can pick up on a spiritual gift of yours. You'll have the Raven's Head, life's work, beginning, and then sublimation. We have transcending or rising above, literally means to take flight. So some type of life's work, purpose here having to do with you creating, and in your throat chakra area is this pearl. So this wisdom that you have, guiding your next action, guiding your new identity. Interesting. New identity. So you're going to find something of significant value with the Earth's heart. Finding something of significant value. Maybe you could tell us about the gifts or the gift that is to be unlocked, please. DNA and cell structure change, it says. Ascension number 1. I have Indigo Child, just a confirmation. Really, the dates for that are 1958 to current, probably. But this is like the generation for 1968 to 1978 in particular, if that is yours. Clairaudient. Could be hearing tones, could be hearing actual voices, spirit, like you could tell because you're hearing with your spiritual ears. There's a difference. But there's many different ways that people can experience clairaudience. But through hearing, right? Through hearing. Life path number 9, the Peacemaker, ruling planet Mars. The Peacemaker. And then I have your ancestral line is older than Earth. Your ancestral line is older than Earth. And you could be part of some type of group that is getting like a head start on some sort of ascension having to do with DNA and cell structure change. Anything else for Virgo from this deck? Anything else you want to talk about for Virgo from this deck? Okay, so the spiritual teacher, priest or priestess. So this is something that provides guidance and light. You are that beacon of light. You light the way for others. You have a lot of spiritual wisdom and knowledge. And perhaps you're being guided to communicate this knowledge also as part of your life purpose. I have ascension number 8. So ascension number 1 and ascension number 8, mental plane, seed crystals, 8 through 10 chakras activated. So those are the 2 above your head, 8 and 9, and then the 10 is below your feet. And both of them are on the outskirts of our physical body, but it's definitely still part of our energetic body. When these crystals are, the seed crystal, when these chakras are fully activated, you would be drawn more into your life purpose, or a longing to have a knowing of what is my soul purpose. Kind of we get here and we get hung up on I have to do what my parents raised me to think was normal for me to have for my life, or to expect out of my life. Like, that's what I'm going to strive for. And maybe you didn't do that, but then maybe you made something else up of what your life was about. This is like when that all changes. When it all changes, suddenly things that were important to us are no longer hold that importance anymore. Things that we were identifying with could be going to the wayside, because this chakra is connecting you more and more to, could be connecting with your past lives and past memories, and healing past issues in past lives, the healing things, almost like quantum healing, which is you heal the past life, you know, and you solve a problem you're having, no explanation as to why you might be having it here in the present. Yes, you can heal things with past life regression. And so that might be something that's going to become online, more available for you to heal. Because there could have been some sort of persecution that you were healing from, and that might be dated back to a previous life. Yeah, so when you heal that, you're healing things for the past, present, and future. So it opens up and it gives you more access to that stuff. It gives you more access to your higher self and connecting with other higher frequency beings for guidance. Also getting you very connected to the earth and the core of the earth, which looks like it's this earth's heart, right? Because that would be the chakra 10. Getting you, it's a higher connection that also is so complete that it makes you feel really nice and grounded too. So it's a good energy, but I would think that it would be intense to go through this, because there's something about, like I said, the identity of maybe how you even related your purpose to transcending all earthly concerns, worldly concerns and issues. It's something about that. They're kind of going hand in hand. Let's get one or two from the tarot, and let's see what else we have. Virgo. Interesting reading, Virgo. Very interesting. So when you're a life path number 9, which I'm a life path number 9, I can tell you a little bit about it, even if you're not on that life path. It might be part of your path. That you do, maybe you're a jack of many trades, you do a lot of things. You have this goal of, with your purpose, usually intertwined with purpose, of helping everybody else, helping other people. We have the Magician. The Magician. That's a lot of energy. Your purpose and your passion, it's geared towards helping everybody. And that's what makes it the more successful, is when you're helping others. By you helping yourself is going to be helping others. So you're rising above any kind of concern. You're doing the dissolving, because you're the Magician. You're allowing this. I don't know if this is like your third, fourth awakening. It's some kind of like a big thing this has already been going, like I'm looking up here and thinking, this is already something that you've done a few times. This is a total reinvention of yourself, a new identity, but you have a lot of control here about all of the elements that are coming together with the Magician, as I think we all do. But there's something here about them picking up on no programming. You're the conscious creator, that's like no programming involved except for what you put in, is what I'm feeling with this Magician. Okay, I have the 5 of Fire. Whoa, we've had to fight off snakes or deal with combative energies, especially maybe verbally. People getting in the way, throwing in obstacles and challenges, or energies getting in the way, throwing in obstacles or challenges. Could be something that we're healing from also that was causing a problem with our focus. So it is about focus too. 4 of Water. This person's reflecting on the card. And they're also in a place where they're feeling kind of withdrawn from, like I said, the energy I'm getting here is picking up on just really not being that interested anymore in the people and the things that we were interested in. And it's causing us to become a little bit withdrawn, or that's how we're going within and reflecting on things. Is by that energy being there. It's kind of letting us know, what are we satisfied with, what are we dissatisfied with. And then I have the Page of Water. So that's some kind of new experience that opens up. The Page of Water can be any kind of new loving experience or start, like a fresh start. And the Raven's head means the life work begins. So maybe I'll get another deck to ask about what is this new thing. Yeah, I'm not sure, like maybe those energies were argumentative or something, causing obstacles, challenges, fighting, pettiness. Could be having to argue in court too, if you've been dealing with some type of civil thing with other people. Gavel, decision being made, court ordered, fair, finished, being judged. Could be that. Looking at the fine print, not assuming, going beneath the surface here, double check for the things that are hidden. Double check for the things that are hidden. Maybe because there's this hidden treasure, though, you know? What's the new thing? What is the new thing? Well, you discover it within you first. That's how you get to it. Yoga, contemplation, a deep breath, centered, go within. Steady, balanced, relax, take a break. Inner child healing, meditate, time alone, balance chakras, reflection, wellness, and rest. Emerald, healing, fertility, eternity, reflection, humility, sexuality, rare, peace, soul restoration, free-flowing love, mature love. It's the Cabin, lonely, confided. No, confined. It may feel like you might need somebody to confide in, because this feels like an experience that I'm picking up on. An experience that's coming from a spiritual teacher now, okay? You're this priest or this priestess. So you do have a very well-developed heart chakra. You've been through a lot, but because you've already gone through so much awakenings, I don't know if there's many people that you have that you can talk to about this. About like self-discovery, things that you've discovered. How you're manifesting, what you want to manifest. I think you're just keeping like a lot of things to yourself because of feeling like there's not many people out there that understand on one level what you've already been through, all that you've experienced, nor would they understand your spiritual journey. And that might be true. That might be true because it was sensing that you're part of this group that, you know, ancestral line older than Earth has come here and is getting some kind of first in, like you're first in line for some type of DNA change. So it makes you different. Makes you different. Scuba diver, going within. Yeah, going within. Observation, 0 point. Well, anything is possible at 0 point, right? Exploring the unconscious mind in the void. Desire to know and self-reflection. Oh, that's a big part of this message. Either you're doing that, you've been doing that. It just feels like self is dissolving. Person of Earth, the provider, well, this is you. The provider or caretaker. Grounded, secure, stubborn, nurturing, classy, stable, prosperous, materialistic, possessive, dependable, manager, business owner, banking CEO, and beehive, diligent, persistent, stamina, application, tireless, working, mindful, busy, continual, harvest, endurance, effort, patience, and concentration. So concentration, focus. Oh, I have declaration. This is like a declaration of your power. Sovereignty. Reclaiming your power. That's nice. That's really nice. And then look what comes in. Roses, love, romance, appreciation, devotion, fond, delighted, high emotional IQ, gifts, friendship, infatuated, enchanted, passion, fidelity, tender, yearning, and attached. Pulling up the bridge to those who really do not deserve to like be around your energy is going to be important. Like warding off unwanted energies and not allowing people to get to you. Pulling up the bridge, saying no when we have to say no. Sorry. Sap, resources, wealth, sweetness, energy, and it may be having to say no to somebody who's wanting to borrow money or access to your wealth. Maybe, because I have you coming into a very prosperous time. So it's even your sign. 8, Virgo energy, abundance, bearing fruit, harvest, fertility, prosperity, a surplus, and wealth. Constellation coming out too. Lots of communicating and networking with other people. New people. It says influence with so you have an influence of that affects a lot of other people here. Let's pull some from this Kipper deck. Let's see what else. I think they're saying protect, like be protective of this surplus that comes in when this abundance, this prosperity comes in. Protect it. You're the diamond, so you're the one that had to go through the pressure here to get this, to manifest this, and you did. Yeah. Keep this. Keep that. I don't know. That's just the message they're giving me. Is keep this for yourself. Keep this for yourself. The child energy is that new manifestation. What we're trying to manifest. We're trying to manifest more money. More than likely. With the despair, it's like worry, not wondering what we're gonna do. Having to make well, it could be a mature man, an older gentleman, or having to take some kind of action. Some mature action when it comes to getting out of a situation that feels it feels hopeless, but it's not. Even though you may have gone round and round with something. Here's the courthouse. Expectation. Expectation. House in the reverse. In the distant horizon. Something about maybe moving residence in the distant future here. Something becoming quite official. I don't know if somebody like is tied to this love romance meets you and then they want to just like take something kind of fast with you. This adjudication is like somebody's made a judgment or a decision that they want something official. It might happen like really quick, and it could be a contract coming too, something to do with this abundance. Since I see a contract with this declaration with the people too. Something's going to make you feel like, okay, I'm in my power, you know. Imprisonment and sudden wealth. Yeah, I think you're going from a time of feeling trapped by material constraints to a lucky win, sudden wealth, and being able to free yourself. Definitely from some type of worry that has to do with like this like job or hiring energy here. Let's see what else we get. Let's use a different deck. Yeah, the change and the fish. This is access to more wealth and prosperity and resources and maybe even involving a change of residence. Maybe a situation that we really felt trapped here, because like, how are we going to get out of this situation? How are we going to get the abundance or prosperity? And then your answer comes. Yep, brief illness in the reverse. Getting out of an unhealthy situation. Can be talking about the health of our finances, getting back on our feet. In a big way, though, with sudden wealth, right? If the good lady and the mature man, I like that, and hope. The good lady or this mature man, that could be a boss figure or a mentor figure. My crown chakra is tingled. Hope 36 is like a star card energy. It's the physical manifestation, and great fortune is on the bottom. So you have these people around. It feels like they are the ones that have concern and care over you, about you. Here's this infant, this child again. If it's not an actual child, it's usually like a brand new manifestation or symbolizing a new beginning. Something is ending. It's probably the despair, the unhealthy situation, that coming to an end. The coffin. The bear, because it could be an end of a financial struggle. Because the bear is somebody that, and it could be this older gentleman or this older lady, somebody that is kind, that wants to gift you things. Let's ask specifically. Okay, here's the clouds. When we're unsure, uncertain, and all we can see is that nothing's happening or something like that. You know what I mean? We get into, this is hopeless, or I don't like how this is going. Look, you're going to have good, for some of you all, there's a court situation. A court situation, and you're going to have somebody that's also intervening on your behalf. It could have to do with the child custody thing, or any kind of court situation. You're going to have luck and good fortune associated with, one, the people that are assisting you in it, or that are helping you, or being assigned to help you, or any kind of service you get of somebody going in between. There's going to be a lot of good luck that comes to you from that situation. But let's specifically ask about what is this ending about? What is the ending about? Oh, goodness. The cross. Golly. It's a court situation or some kind of legal situation. Something that has caused you worry or stress. The cross is tied to it. You made a lot of sacrifices and you still kept your faith. Some of you all, this is a relationship that is kind of being guided into your life. As of now, it might be a sacred secret. But it could involve the source God Almighty, bringing together two people for something very holy. Holy matrimony. It could be about a marriage that's God ordained. God ordained. And for others of you all, don't lose the faith in this court situation. Everything's going to be fine. Yeah, prison in the reverse. You're going to feel very free from this situation. Expectation and the woman. Expectation and the woman. The expectation, the woman expecting and then pointing at a baby. Okay, obviously that's for somebody. It's just very clear in the card. Tell me about this expecting. The crew. Your help. A team. Oh, well, it's a rabbit hole. It's kind of a little bit of a mystery right now. But we do know that there is something about heeding the call. An inner knowing. Oh, having an inner knowing about what to expect. Could be the shooting star. Something that's a wish granted or rare. Like lucky rare, right? The crew says in sync, working together as a unit. Forming alliances and partnership. Wow, I didn't realize how long I was going on and on and on. Let's pull an angel number message for you and wrap up your reading. Remember, if you want a private reading, that information is in the description box. And let's get your angel number to close out the reading. 15, I am wise. Your love for others is powerful and you're able to spread your gift of support far and wide. Your curious social nature brings you into contact with a variety of people. all who would benefit from your warm, heartfelt words of wisdom. I am wise. And 111 angels are ready to fully support you in this endeavor, so you can co-create with the universe, the life you love. I am creative. Yes. All right. So lots of things going on there. Thanks for joining me, Virgo. Love and light.